What up, y'all? It's your boy Jabari. You watching Hip Hop Game TV. And right now, let's get into part 3 of the Roundtable. Now, in part 3, we talk about major labels, a hot topic always in the music industry. And let's talk about if they're positive or are they negative. Let's go. I definitely want to move to the record labels. You know, I mean, we know that, you know, Yatu have had, I guess, you know, problems, you can say, with the labels. And a lot of times you hear right now, you hear artists blaming the label. They say, my label didn't push me. My label didn't market me enough. Right. When you look at this and a lot of artists that say this, is it really the artist's fault or is it really the label's fault?
Well, I would say, like, when we first took a hit, Brothers from Another, you know, I think that's probably around when the game first started, you know what I'm saying, it changed. We were some of the first ones to catch that, though. And we didn't know that, you know, hold up. The label too, and it was us just, you know, just kicking back, relying, you know how we did the first album, the label, you know what I mean, Rockefeller Records, we guaranteed 100,000 out the gate, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? Instead of us putting in the work we putting in now on that internet and everything else, the way we, you know, dropping mixtapes rapidly, and you feel what I'm saying? So, you know, you can blame both of us, man. But this shit's crazy now. That's why I say we ready to do an indie. We ain't blaming no labels. That whatever loss I take is on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm comfortable with that. My shit in my hands.
As an artist, yeah, you have to do whatever is best for your situation. But for me, being a person that's in the label is concerned about money. Point blank, period. You understand what I'm saying? So them not knowing how to adapt to what's going on leads to a situation where it's like, okay, I gotta protect myself. You see what I'm saying? That's why you got all the cutbacks in the labels. The first thing they're gonna do is fire people, cut back, do whatever they gotta do to protect their interests. You see what I'm saying? So it gets to a point where if you're an artist, you gotta ask yourself, what are the advantages of actually being on a label? How do you combat free?
They personal opinions.
If that's what I do, if I sell CDs and somebody can get the CD for free, how do you combat that? You see what I'm saying? At the same time, whoever got to really answer that question at a label got to keep the lights on. And they got to pay people's, you know what I'm saying, health care. And they got to pay salaries. And they got to do whatever they got to do to stay alive. So you can sit on the sideline and make an opinion about it, but whoever is really their decision to make sure that go down is going to make certain decisions to make it be able to operate. You see what I'm saying? So then you have to really question, you know, what happens. You know, you can only predict the future so much. I can only tell you, like, yo, if you give all your songs to Steve Jobs, he's going to own the industry. In 10, 15 years, this man is going to own the industry. Hands down. You gave it to him. You gave him your music. What's to say you couldn't have did that yourself? It's just a website. You see what I'm saying? But when you freely give up your music to this man. Now, I'm an Apple user. I have been for years. I understand. I see where Steve Jobs is going. You see what I'm saying? But in 15 years, everybody going to buy their music off iTunes.
Yeah, I mean, they're talking about...
You don't even got to give content. You know how much of a hustle that is? He don't even make the music that's on. All he got to do is have a site running and he make money. You supply the content. The labels gave that away to this man for free. And it take away... Here's the real deal. Like, let's break it down for real. If you looking at iTunes now, right? And I can go on there and I can buy this song, and this song. That means I break down your album. These man's advances and they publishing is set up based off albums. The whole industry is set up, publishing, all of that is set up based off albums. So now we got to restructure. This is not going on. But you have to restructure the whole industry to base it off songs now, because the publishing deal don't make sense the way that it's structured. You see what I'm saying? When I can pick apart an album, when Chad West is a producer, his points, or the way that we have the album broke down, is based off an album and a selling point and a price and how many points he got and how much the sample people wanted. All that, it really kind of don't make sense anymore if I can pick apart your album and just pay 99 cents per song. Now I got to look at it and say, okay, well, if my publishing deal was $300,000, you know what I'm saying, based off of 12 songs, and they shipped 100,000, that's these many songs. So now I got to start basing money off songs. That's not going on yet. Okay, let's say, for instance, Forever and a Day, their video was a cost to my budget. Okay, it's going to cost us $300,000 to make a video to promote your album. But some of them same videos, Flip Side, What We Do Is Wrong, is on iTunes for sale.
Yeah, you can buy them.
So where's it at in Freeway contract? How much he's supposed to get off that? That's not in the contract because it's never been structured. You got to rethink the whole way that you are marketing and selling your music, and understanding what type of world that we in right now. I have a serious look at it. If I was the record labels right now, I would be going to the colleges, hiring the hottest minds at MIT right now to try to figure out a new format for me to put my music on that's protected on the internet.